Hi everyone, welcome once again to My Disney Dream. For all of those who are new to this channel, welcome and thanks for being here. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much and sticking with us, because guess what? We are less than 30 days away for our very first Disney trip. Can you guys believe it? Like, I am so excited. I cannot believe it. Like, finally. Let me just remind you guys, or inform you, for those of you who have not been following me since the beginning, this countdown started at over 460 days. So you can only imagine how excited I am and how thrilled and overwhelmed that this countdown has finally arrived at less than 30 days. To be exact, it is about 25. Now I said exact, but I don't really know the exact countdown. Can you believe it? It's 25 days. So finally. Right? We're in the double digits. This is the last leg of the race. And I just realized that I haven't given you like a summary of what our plans are. So I figured it's perfect timing. Now you know that we are coming to a close. Actually, no, this is not coming to a close. This is just about to begin. So let me get to it and kind of give you a rundown of what's about to happen in this exciting adventure. I have my phone here and I'm going to be looking at my app, at my Disney Experience app. And also I just wanted to give you a little quick tip, because along with the My Disney Experience app, I also subscribe to touring plans. And if you don't know, they also offer a paid service, which is the premium service, I think, where you can pay and actually get customized touring plans. And I found it to be very helpful and very useful, because the touring plans is valid for the whole year, and you can customize day by day, and it'll give you, I think it's like, kind of like a better experience, in the sense that it'll give you tips of how to tour the park to avoid as much lines as possible, and to do it in less time as possible without having to do as much waiting around. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, anyways, so let me get to my app. We arrive on the 6th, and it is a Tuesday. We leave early. It's a very early flight. We leave before 6 a.m. in the morning. If everything goes well, we arrive in Orlando at around 11 a.m. And if everything goes to plan, okay, and we check in, I don't know if I've said it before, but we are staying at Coronado Springs, and if everything goes as planned, we drop off our bags, our carry-on. If our room is not available yet, because I did do the online check-in, but if our room is not available, we're just gonna leave our check-in bags with Bell Services, and you know what, we're just gonna head straight on to the parks, because we want to take advantage of that park ticket that we already paid for, you know. So yes, we're heading straight to the park. If all goes well, I gave myself a couple hours cushion, hoping that by that time we're already in the park. So I reserved a fast pass for 2:20. You know, with the fast pass reservation, it does give you about a 1 hour cushion. So from 2:20 to 3:20, I'm able to use that fast pass for Peter Pan's flight. So, yay. Then from that time, I have, and this is all according to touringplans.com. I've had it set up so that I can follow that. With touring plans, it gives me what attractions I can visit in what order, so that I can hit every attraction and in a logical order, so that I'm not walking across the park from one side of the park to the other, so that we're not walking like crazy people and getting insanely tired or spending too much time walking, if that makes sense. So, and then from 3:40 to 4:40, we have that fast pass reserved for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Yay! I got that one. And then we have, like, the perfect way to kick off our dinner reservations is at 6:55. We have a dinner reservation at Chef Mickey's. I think that's like the quintessential way to kick off a family vacation, right? I think so. If not, comment below what's your way, or what's your recommendation. Then, if we're not too tired after dinner, which, you know, I'm thinking we might be, because we've had a very early dinner, very early morning, getting up and all that. But if we still have energy in us, I have another fast pass reservation at 8:10 in the evening at night, and this is a Splash Mountain. So I mean, it might be kind of crazy of me because we're gonna get wet, But hey, it's Florida, it's hot. But that's up in the air. I mean, we can just cancel it or change it if we want to, or just not go, and just if we're too tired, just go straight to the hotel, whatever. But and then at 9 o'clock we have wishes. I think that's just a must. Okay, so that's Tuesday. Then on Wednesday I have an 11 a.m. mission space. That's at Epcot, of course. Okay, so the first day, I don't think I even specified. The first day we're heading to Magic Kingdom. Second day is Epcot. And we're going at 11 a.m. I have a reservation, fast pass for mission space. And then Epcot, there's not much, you know, fast pass wise that you can do. So from then, the only other reservation I have all the way until 6:25 is via Napoli. Woohoo! I mean, come on. I think that's another like high priority on our list. And then from then, the only time that I could get for Frozen Ever After was 7:40. That's all I could find, and I've been checking. There's actually no more fast passes at all throughout the whole day. So like, that's what I'm stuck with. Too bad. At least I got one, right? And then Thursday, our third day there is Hollywood Studios, and at 10:30 I have Toy Story Mania. At 1:30 I have Star Tours. Just became a Star Wars fan. If you haven't seen my previous videos, you have probably already found out. And at 3 o'clock we have the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, which I don't even know if we are going to get in there because, you know, my daughter, she might be too scared. I have a bad back, but we don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I kind of want to because, like, I want to say at least I went and I tried. You know, paid so much, I kind of want to do it. You know, I don't want to say I went and then I missed out, but then, you know, I don't know. It's up in the air. And then at 5:30 we have a dinner reservation at Mama Melrose. Another, like, must-do for us. And then Friday, fourth day there, is Animal Kingdom. And it's, I know it's like back-to-back park days, right? In 9:15 Kilimanjaro Safari, 10:25 Expedition Everest, 2:20 Cali River Rapids, and then up until 6:40 is our next dinner reservation. It's at Boma. Another like priority. And like, okay, let's move on. I'll just kind of sum up my thoughts at the end. And then Saturday, we have an 8 a.m. breakfast reservation at Magic Kingdom. That's our other park day. It's Magic Kingdom. We wanted to do several days at Magic Kingdom. So Saturday, Magic Kingdom, again, 8 a.m. before park opening day. Hopefully that stays the same and they don't decide to open park at 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. before park opening at Crystal Palace. And then 10 a.m. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And 12:20 p.m. Splash Mountain again, and then 1:55 Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. So, I mean, those are the ones that I found. Those are the ones that are more interesting. Sadly enough, you don't see any reservations for Big Thunder Railroad because it's down for refurb, and that's why there's not any for that. So, unfortunately, otherwise that one would be the first fast pass I would have, but none for this day of our trip because it's down for refurb. And then Sunday we go back to, it's gonna be, I think that's gonna be also like a late day, and we don't have to stay at the parks to open to close. Like, we're free to go early or take a midday break. Like, this is not set in stone. Just letting you guys know, like, yes, I have planned the park every single day basically, but that does not mean that we are not allowed to go take a break during the day or start late or early, you know, whatever. Like, we are free to modify. It's not going to be like a rigid schedule. Sunday we're back at Animal Kingdom. That's going to be for sure like a late morning. Like, we're not going to be there park opening at all. We'll probably go there like at 10 or 11 because the first fast pass that I have is at 12:40, and that's going to be for Cali River Rapids, which is one of my favorites. Not saying that I have never been there, but like in California or in Knott's Berry Farms, when I have been there, they have similar rides, and those are like my favorite rides. So Cali River Rapids is one that I really want to go on. and it's going to be hot, I assume, so yes. So that's at 12:40, and then Expedition Everest again at 2:45, and then Kilimanjaro Safari wanted to try the evening one from 4 to 5. And then we have a dinner reservation at 7:15 at Ohana, like another like quintessential dinner experience that we want to have, and was so fortunate enough to book that reservation. So, and Monday, the day before the most depressing day ever, because that's the day before we leave. That's the last day we get to hit the park. So that's our last full day at Disney World. It's a Monday. Once again, we're back at Magic Kingdom, and I do want to hit that for sure morning, and I want to be there hopefully like a rope drop. And a fast pass that I have set up is Mickey Mouse at Town Square. That's at 9:40. And then I have I don't have any fast passes booked then until afterwards, but between that I have lunch reservations at Be Our Guest at 12:15. That's another like must do. And I don't even know why I booked this fast pass, but I did because I didn't really have much choices left for fast passes left, so I just went ahead and booked it. It was Pirates of the Caribbean at 2:20. That's all that was left really. And then we have dinner reservations, which I feel is kind of soon, but oh well. Dinner reservations at Liberty Tree Tavern at 4:45. And then we have another fast pass reservation at 6 Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So hopefully this gives us enough time to eat and let our stomachs settle and like get to the ride. Hopefully it's not cutting it too short. Let me know your tips, your suggestions. Let me know please, because like I said, I'm a newbie at this. Never been. I don't know what's the distance from one place to another, if it's gonna take too long, if it's not giving us enough time to eat or to get from one place to another. Please let me know. Oh, and then my last day. So the last day is the 13th, and we're not gonna have a park day because I just don't want to feel rushed, even though our flight does not leave up until 7 in the evening. But since the Tragical Express is gonna pick us up like around 2 to 3 hours prior, I just don't want to be rushed. I really don't want to be rushed, and you just don't. But we do have something planned for that day, which is another extra surprise for my daughter, which is the Tri-Circle D-Ranch horseback riding experience, because my daughter is in love with horses. And when I mean in love, she loves horses. Like, she is, one of her dreams is to be able to ride a horse. And I think riding the horses is probably going to be even better for her than the actual going to Disney World. Like, I think that experience is going to top her list. So that's one of the things the last things that we're going to do at Disney World. And I don't even know if I'm going to tell her that we're going to do that. First of all, she doesn't even know we're going. So, yeah, that rounds up our trip. I hope to hear from you guys. Any comments, any suggestions, please let them know down below in the comment section, and like this video if you did. And stay tuned, because in less than 30 days we are going to be going to the most magical place on earth, the most beautiful, where dreams come true. It's just everything that I've been dreaming since I was a little girl, everything that I've been wanting to experience and do, and now that I've been wanting to instill and experience with my daughter, with my family. Now we're going to get to do it together for the first time. It's just sublime. It's just great. So follow along, subscribe if you haven't done so that you can see when we finally reveal this to her, and stay tuned. Till next time, you know what I'm going to say, keep Disney dreaming.